This has been a dream of mine I've been talking about for years, and now I'm finally starting to get my foot in the door. I'm finally able to make this become a reality, and I'm excited. I couldn't wait to tell my family and friends about my upcoming album. They would be so amazed. So I thought. People don't respond the way that you thought they would. And here is where the problem lies. No one believes in your dream. I mean, seriously, what is wrong with everyone? They either lack knowledge, don't believe that what you're doing is morally right, or they seriously underestimate your abilities. It seems that their interests are elsewhere. All they want to do is talk about other things. So the question is, if the people that you know are not willing to engage with you, how can you expect others to? At that moment, it may seem that no one really cares. Out of all people, you would think they would be the first ones to jump on board and give some support. After all, a little support goes a long way, but unfortunately, that is not always the case. And it wasn't for me. Why spend your wheels going every day to a 9-to-5 job that you do not like in order to please somebody else? Whether the people that you know support your dream or not, do you really want to look back years later and ask yourself what could have been? The people that surrounded me at the time did not support my dream either, so I put it on the back burner for years. But that was a mistake. What I didn't realize was that dreams don't just die. The more I put it off, the stronger my ambition became. So you've got to make a decision. Are you going to listen to the people that don't believe in your dream, or are you going to do it anyway? This dream and passion is yours and yours alone. This is what is important to you, so follow it. There comes a point in time when you've got to stop living for everyone else and decide what you want to do with your life. Life is too short. For crying out loud, do what makes you happy! For years, I've dreamed of becoming an electronic music artist, but the friends that I was surrounding myself with didn't believe in that. No joke. They had a different vision for me. They suggested that I sacrifice my dream for the greater purpose.
An electronic music artist?
They shook their heads at me.
No, Sonia, not for you. You can't walk 1 foot in the world and 1 foot in the kingdom.
Whoever said anything about that? And of course they would ask,
I bring them the world to bring them to Jesus Christ. Do gospel music, do worship songs, do church songs. Don't try to fit into the world.
Whoever said anything about bringing them the world? I never did. And how on earth was I going to be able to convince them that electronic music could be used for good too? On the other hand, my non-Christian friends didn't support my vision either. But the bottom line is this, you can't please everyone. It may be discouraging to see other people shake their heads at you and hearing the voice of criticism telling you no. But you've got to remember that your time here is short. So how would you like to spend it? Do you really think that it's worth spending your wills on something that you don't like? So why hold back? Losing friends? Let them go. Losing the approval of others? Let's be realistic about this. It would be better for you to live according to your own convictions than under the umbrella of another's personalities, wants, and ambitions who do not believe in yours. Shoot for the stars, live for your dreams, because life is too short. Not everyone is going to understand. I can't say this enough. There are many of my Christian friends that do not agree with my stance on music, as I've said before, and that's fine. There were even times when I would tell them about some other dreams that I had, including this one. I would get comments like, well,
what if that's not God's will for your life? What if He wants you to do something different?
This begs the question, who or what determines God's will for your life? Who determines that? You do, because only you can truly know what His calling is for your life. I've also had some non-Christian friends that have given me their 2 cents about it. I'd get comments like,
Sonia, you shouldn't be so religious in your music. It would sell a lot more.
Or,
it won't be very popular if it's Christian.
It's not about being religious, folks. It's not about trying to fit into the world. It's about being true to who you are and the things that you are passionate about. If you're a singer, then sing about what's important to you. The truer that you are to yourself, the more that you will be able to connect to the right audience and those of the same interests. And this applies to any other dream as well. Don't get me wrong, these individuals that will not or do not support you may not be a bad apple in your tree. They may just be voicing their opinions or concerns about the direction they see you headed in your life. But you have to realize that people only understand from their level of perception. That's okay, sometimes they won't understand, but don't take it personally. Keep moving forward. Life isn't about pleasing everyone. I can't say this enough. There will be people that will love you and love to hate you. That's life. But sometimes people with dreams take criticism too personally. Expect it, especially if you're trying to please everyone. It's not going to happen, so don't even try it. Don't lose focus on your dream because of somebody else's negative opinions or comments about you. Think about what the motive is behind your dream and what the purpose of your dream is. Know this and put your focus on that. The truth being said, you will never be able to completely avoid criticism. None of us will. If you feel down and out because of those naysayers out there, here is a suggestion I would like to give to you. Connect with those who believe in your dreams. Surround yourself with those people. Sometimes people are insecure. These types of people may want to see you do good, but never better than them. Just remember that. This says nothing about you, but everything about them. You may remind them of some past failure or disappointment in their lives. That which can lead to bitterness, jealousy, and even sadness. And that can all take a toll on someone. This can be the reason that people don't support you. Expect criticism from those who have stopped believing in their dreams. After all, it is way too painful to give up on what your heart most desires while seeing someone else who still has that spark of hope in their lives. And the only way that some people know how to combat these feelings is to bash other people's dreams or just simply not support them. We all come into this world with hopes and dreams. But as we get older and the cares of this life weigh on our shoulders, it works to shake it off of us. This world isn't sunshine and rainbows, you know. It will beat you down and keep you there if you let it. As much as this may be down on your hope, it may be a good idea not to take it to heart. Just move on and let live. It's just like what Mother Teresa said. When you are successful, you will make false friends and true enemies succeed anyway. The future is so uncertain, isn't it? And some people who may not support you may be very pessimistic about the outcome of your dream. They just look at the bad that could happen in every situation. I'd receive comments like,
How are you going to pay people to do all of this for you? It takes money, Sonia.
In other words, I'm too poor to succeed. It never fails, does it? They just keep going down the list of every reason why your dream will fail and why your efforts are pointless. But the truth is, none of us really know what the future holds. And when somebody speaks doubt upon your dream and the things that you most want in life, the cloud of doubt can sometimes raise up its ugly head at you. And then what happens next? You begin to fear a negative outcome. The biggest hang-up I see with this generation is fear of failure. Fear of failing others, failing ourselves, the fear of a bad outcome. And we oftentimes fear failure so much that we decide to do nothing instead of risking failure and ultimately throwing our dreams and hopes into the trash. But if you're not willing to take risks, you'll never live up to your full potential and be a recipient of a whole lot more unwanted problems in life. So go out and fail. Fail the first time. Fail the second time. Fail even a third time, and realize that you may fail a dozen times before getting something right. And if you believe in your dream, you will be willing to do whatever it takes. You've got to believe in your dreams even when others don't. Tackle your fear of failure and keep moving forward. And instead of letting failure be a stumbling block, use it as a stepping stone. Learn from your mistakes, learn from your failures, and do better. They don't believe that it will happen for you because it didn't happen for them. Hence the reason why they want to protect you. Protect me? From what? My dream? That's ludicrous. But seriously, everyone started out with hopes and dreams just as you did. But along the lines they begin to lose sight of their dreams, as I've said before, and put it aside for someone else or something else. As the cares of this life begin to weigh in on their shoulders, such as raising a family, mortgage payments, work, school, and other adult responsibilities. It all had a price tag on it, and it sucked them dry. Who wouldn't feel bad about having to give up on their dreams? And don't you think the reason why they won't support you is because they're genuinely afraid for you? Afraid that you may end up with the same disappointment they did and be crushed as they were? They may not want to see you get hurt because they truly care for you. It's never too late, but they just don't get that, do they? And you know, if you deny that little tug in your heart that tells you you've got to do it now, you are going to regret it. What they are failing to realize is that dreams are not a matter of chance. They are a matter of choice. You've got to work for it. And if you are an older artist, such as myself, who is just at the start of accomplishing your dream after talking about it for so many years, there may be some naysayers talking down on it saying,
Is it ever going to happen for her? I seriously doubt it.
She's been talking about this for years and still hasn't done it yet.
Why doesn't she just give up already?
in the midst of that, you know in your heart that it is never too late to accomplish your dream, no matter what life throws at you. And believe me, I know this more than anyone else does. It can hit you like nothing else. You've taken one hit after another, and yet you are still moving forward. But why can't they see that? Why won't you give up already? Because you know in your heart that if you do, there's going to be someone else down the road you're going to run into that's accomplishing their dreams, and it's going to simply be too painful for you. Hence the reason why these people are not supporting you and bashing your dreams. They see you doing what you are, and it pains them. Don't wait for approval. It's normal to want the encouragement and support of family and friends. Who doesn't want that? And when you come up against a wall and you realize that that may not be the case in your situation, it can be somewhat hurtful. But here is the truth. You can do this without their support. There are many successful artists out there that have accomplished their dreams without the support of their family and the people they know. All of us are powerful, not just some of us. All of us. And you are powerful by yourself. Believe in that. And don't give up. Because at the end of the day, you will be accomplishing more than you ever thought you could. Since I didn't get the response that I thought that I would from my family and the people that I knew, I began to share my vision with strangers. And boy, did I ever get a different response. There are even some of them that have given me pointers and encouragement as well. This begs the question, why are strangers more supportive than family and the people that you know? It may be because they have a hard time accepting the fact that you came from the place that they are still in. But you should never give up on your dreams just because they gave up on theirs. And you know what? Your greatest supporters will be strangers. It'll be the people that don't even know you that will root for you, buy from you, work for you, and genuinely wish you success. So in this, I will accept the genuine support of strangers. Keep your eye on the prize, folks. How can we deal with these dream bashers? I propose a solution. Number 1. Don't talk about your dreams around them. Don't even mention it around them, especially if it's going to cause tension. Save it for your social network group. 2. Acknowledge their concern and thank them for it. Don't ever argue back with them. You won't change their minds. I know this by experience. Wait till they get done talking and thank them for giving you their input. Let them know that it gives you something to think about. And put the whole conversation behind you and pursue your dream anyway. After all, it's your life, and it's your choice how you want to live it. 3. Let them know why you feel that now is the time. You don't have to agree with them. Just plainly let them know that this is something that you want to accomplish while you were still young, before it's too late. You don't want to look back and regret not doing it, so just let them know you don't want to live with regrets. 4. If this does not work, and you have an absolutely stubborn friend or family member that continues to bash your dream, recognize it for what it is. It may be somebody who does not want you to succeed. It would be good to avoid them altogether and surround yourself with people who believe in your dreams. Connect with those of the same interests. Build an audience. Nowadays, we have social networks such as VidMe, Reverb Nation, Bandcamp, YouTube, Dailymotion, Facebook, Twitter, Minds, Patreon, and so much more. You can expose your work to millions, of course with much hard work. Get your own support system. Remember, your friends and family may not support you until strangers start celebrating you. So here is a call to action. Go out and fail until you get it right. Don't give up. Build your own support system. And if anyone speaks doubt concerning your dreams, go out and prove them wrong. This involves consistency. This involves patience because oftentimes a dream doesn't happen overnight. You have to build it. Take whatever life throws at you and keep moving forward. And most of all, find your support system elsewhere. For more information on that, check out the link below. And don't forget to subscribe and share this video everywhere you can. I'm posting new content every week. To get notifications, click on the bell beside the subscribe button. More music videos coming soon. Stay tuned. Thanks for watching.